center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 32, Brandon Wright. At the small forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 17, PJ Tucker. A 6'10" forward from Kansas, number 11, Markieff Morris. At shooting guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 3, Brandon Knight. A 6'1" guard from Kentucky, number 2, Eric Bledsoe. The head coach of your home team is Jeff Hornacek.
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is for Phoenix. Green comes in for Knight. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Eric Bledsoe. And Memphis also making a switch. Lee's checked in.
You know, the Grizzlies are the kind of team that perhaps fans around the league can overlook or undervalue or even forget about at times, but they're always going to be there because they're tough, they're physical, and they're talented.
So on the floor for Memphis, Zebo and Marc Gasol are up front. Conley and Lee, they're the backcourt, and it's Green in at the small forward position.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
Well, guys, as you were talking about, Memphis not a big budget franchise or one with a history that runs so deep that often fans overlook them.
That may be true, but it's given the Grizzlies a very underdog attitude that I think the franchise and the team and the fans have embraced.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Conley into the lane, inside to Gasol, and he gets it to go. Gasol's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Pass to Tucker. The feed now to Wright. Down low, Mr. Clutch. Offensive rebound. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Gasol with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So for the Suns, Alex Len's checked in for Wright. Marcus Morris comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Thornton in for PJ Tucker. Memphis also making some changes. Kufis checked in for Gasol. Carter comes in for Zach Randolph. And it's Udrih in for Mike Conley. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they look totally disjointed, and sometimes you have a night like that. Nothing goes in the basket. It's just pure frustration.
Well, you can call it any number of things, Steve. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, dysfunctional. Any of those would fit.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Memphis shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Well, it wasn't too long ago that the Suns were selling first-round picks. Now the complete opposite. This team stacking up draft picks as they look to go young and rebuild this club. Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. 5th best, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they've been on a defensive tear lately, allowing so few points, and I think it's the energy with which they play.
The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The Grizzlies, grit and grind, known for being old school, post you up and lock you down type of basketball team.
Yeah, and that front court rotation, boy, the envy of the league, in my opinion. It's a big part of what makes this team really go.
Green kicks to Kufis.
But guys, for the Grizzlies, a new ownership group, and it seems maybe some tweaks to their identity. They look to spread the floor a bit more and pick up the tempo. The results last season were pretty mixed.
And you know, the Grizzlies last season, I thought they did pick up their pace slightly, but they were still a team at the bottom of the league in that regard in terms of fast break points and pace of play. It's really hard to get away from who you've been for so long. This is more of a half-court, grinded-out team.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Gerald Green. Here's Mr. Clutch. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Hits from the high post. Mr. Clutch has got 6.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
Yeah, in fact, that's the shot they've used from that range, Clark, to get 8 of their last 10 points.
And Udrih kicks to Green. Shoots. And again, Memphis no good.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
That's 10 straight points now coming in that mid-range jump shot area, guys.
Yeah, it is, and they're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off, and I think that's very good discipline they're showing us here.
And a wide open look for Lee. Misses off the left iron.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 5. And the second here with a different look. Marcus Morris is checked in for Morris. Green comes in for P.J. Tucker. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Knight. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Eric Bledsoe. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Kufis checked in for Gasol. Green comes in for Zach Randolph. Lee's checked in for Vince Carter. And it's Udrih in for Mike Conley. Mr. Clutch in at point guard. Laying out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Thornton. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Morris with the bucket.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, as we all remember, gentlemen, Brandon Knight was the 8th pick back in 2011. He's still developing, but he's still very young. And he said people do forget that. A lot of the best point guards in our game didn't get it overnight. There are a lot of places I can improve, and I embrace that. Guys, he's coming off his best season, looking to continue his growth.
He's gotten Doris better every season. Thank you. Here's Thornton. Puts up a 3. No luck. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Now Udrih, averaging 6 points per contest. There's the triple. That's good. Udrih has got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies. Here's Mr. Clutch. Allen with the rebound.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
And a tight...
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again.
We have a close ball game on our hands. Substitution for Memphis. Udrih comes in for Allen. The Suns have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. So on the floor for Memphis, Zebo and Marc Gasol are up front. Conley out there with Udrih, and it's Carter in at the 3 spot. Wright dishes to Tucker. Pass to Knight, 6 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mr. Clutch is checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Memphis. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. He told his guys their offense needed to run through Mr. Clutch. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Now the dish tonight. Right, the pass to Mr. Clutch. That one rolling around and rims out.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those. Well, you know, for teams in the NBA nowadays, it's all about getting bang for your buck. I mean, Mike Conley out of Ohio State, one of the great value contracts in the league, and with all the analytics and general managers looking for value, Memphis happy to have an all-star caliber player like him still locked up through 2016.
Morris passes to Mr. Clutch. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Randolph. Knight against Conley. Outside Randolph. Left side Randolph. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Here's Mr. Clutch. That's good. Mr. Clutch has got 11 points.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Here's Randolph. Again, Memphis.
A very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Now, they got a great chance to go ahead and close this game out because their offense is really clicking right now.
Morris with the bucket.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Conley kicks to Udrih. Here's Randolph, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. That free throw good for Mr. Clutch. So both teams making some changes here.
2 shots.
All free throws good for Mr. Clutch. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist. So it's the Suns taking the W.
Come on. Who died? You look a little nervous.
Well, I heard it's never a good thing to be called into the GM's office, especially the day your 10-day contract is up. So if you're going to release me, I would just appreciate it if you did it quickly.
I'm going to be brutally honest, kid. You haven't done enough to secure a regular roster spot.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, wait. You have done enough to secure another 10-day contract, though.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm going to give you another shot to prove you belong in this league permanently, huh?
Hey, you won't regret it either. I'm going to make it awfully hard for you to let me go.
I hope so. Look, a contract's on my secretary's desk. You go sign that on your way out. Get out of here.
All right, thank you.
All right. Where's my lunch?